Alright, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be doing some dividing of fractions today, y'all, and we're gonna have Dragon and Dragon, what are you? My writer. She's gonna be doing the work for us. So Dragon, why don't you go up there and do the work for me? We're doing 2/3 divided by 7/8. Go ahead and take it away, Dragona. She's rewriting 2/3 to 2/3. You keep it the same, and then she's changing the division into multiplication. What do you do with the 7/8, Dragona? You flip the numerator and the denominator. What's that called, y'all?
Reciprocal!
That's called the reciprocal. And how do you multiply fractions? Two words. Say them.
Straight across!
Straight across, Dragona. 2 times 8 is 16, and 3 times 7 is 21. Good work, Dragona. Well, hello there, my Red Day classes. I got to go over some common mistakes that I catch over and over and over, and the kids constantly make these every single year. So I want you to tell me, as you can see here, what's wrong with my math. Okay, there's some mistakes going on with this math problem that I want you to figure out. So first off, here's the math problem, or I should say the expression. Use some better vocabulary. 3/4 divided by 2/3. I want you just to kind of quickly have Mr. Silver here is going to pause the video, and you're going to have a discussion about how you think you're supposed to solve this. So Mr. Silver, go ahead and hit pause. Okay, so by now you should have discussed what you think is the correct way to solve this problem. And now I want to show you what is all the time seen in my class, students making mistakes. Here's what happens all the time. So this student attempted to solve 3/4 divided by 2/3 by doing 4/3 times 3/2, which multiply straight across. So you do 4 times 3, and 4 times 3 is 12, and then 3 times 2 is obviously 6, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So I want you to, again, Mr. Silver, go ahead and please pause the video, and I want the students to talk to each other and figure out what this person did incorrectly. Okay, so hopefully you discussed this with the people around you and realized that they flipped or did the reciprocal of both fractions. They should not have flipped the first one. The first one should have stayed 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and erase 3/4. Should have stayed as 3/4. So it should have been 3/4 times 3/2. So again, I'm going to erase here. 3 times 3 should have been 9. So it should have been 9 over 8. And when you simplify 9 over 8, 8 goes into 9 once with 1 left over. So the correct answer here should have been 1 1/8. All right, students, now that you should know how to solve the division of fractions using the reciprocal method or the algorithm, you're going to get a chance to test it out on your own. So you're going to need to grab a whiteboard marker, and if you want to get a whiteboard, you can, but grab a whiteboard marker and a sock and head back to your desk, because you're going to be doing a couple math problems on the table. So Mr. Silver, if you want to go ahead and hit pause now, you can go ahead and hit pause to make sure everyone grabs a whiteboard marker and a sock. And what you're going to be doing next is solving 2 math problems. And once you've solved these correctly and you've shown your work, you're going to be allowed to make your own video. So you can use Smart Recorder or you can use Screencast-O-Matic. But I'm about ready to show you the 2 math problems, and the moment you get these 2 solved correctly, you're going to pull up Screencast-O-Matic and actually make your own video. If you don't have time for that, sorry about the bell there. If you don't have time to make a video, it's okay. Your homework is going to be... Okay, so let me kind of review what's going to go on here. I'm going to pull this screen shade down, and you're going to solve the 2 math problems that you see on the screen. And if you get them correctly, finish correctly and solve correctly, then you're going to be allowed to make your own video. And you can pull up, like I said, Smart Notebook or Screencast-O-Matic and solve your own math problem. Make up your own division of fractions. When you're done with the video, your homework, you're going to have 2 options, and I'm going to show you that over here on the document camera. So you can either do the homework out of the workbook, or you can do a worksheet, if I can talk correctly, a worksheet. So on page 141 is 6-3, which is where you're at, dividing fractions by fractions. So you can either solve these 1, 2, 3, 4 pages all the way to page 144, or you can do the worksheet, which is all about dividing fractions by fractions. It's another one of those riddles. We might have done this once before in one of your classes. You might have done it in math ed, but you're going to do it again and show your work. So again, your options when you finish these math problems back over here, as soon as you get these done correctly, make your own video using Screencast-O-Matic, solving a fraction divided by a fraction. And then after you do that, then it's homework time, okay, which is either out of your workbook, page 141 to 144, or the worksheet. So I hope this makes sense. Here come the math problems. Hop to it.